decided to do a video on my morning milking. This is not going to be a very good video because I'm using my phone and I'm one-handed. And first, what I do in the morning for my girls, check their water. So it's an electric heated system. Just that's my backup, but I'm trying not to use the electrical. So this morning, overnight, the temperature is at 50. So I don't know what the, I'm going to unplug it at some point and see how low it goes without that heater. And then this, what I do is I just bring really hot tap water. And it's probably at about 140 maybe. Sometimes I heat it on the stove, but I top it off with hot water. And then you can see we'll probably gain about 10 degrees. Yep, it's up to 62 now. So I just want to try to keep that warm for the sheep to have them drink as much as possible. I'm using wool around the outer edge of the bucket to help retain some of the heat so that it doesn't have to turn on and off all that much. So next, I just need to get there. Come on. I do give grain. It's non-GMO. But I have a hard time believing that out in nature, if these things are out running in the wild and the grasses are growing, that's fancy. So she's just kind of our companion girl here for Owasi. And Owasi, let's go up your ramp. Come here. Oh, I know. Come here. Let's go up your ramp. And she decides to go to the bathroom, then she'll let you help her out. So she knows. So that's the ramp. She goes right up the ramp, puts her head in to eat hers. I suppose, I hope this doesn't shut off. I put this into this tripod thing so you can see. I'll go in and get the jar. And now we're ready to milk. She is not giving very much milk. This spring she aborted a little bit early. And then Carly's having fun. She bred back right away. I noticed when she aborted, her udder did not fill nearly like it did the year before because I had milked her beforehand. I don't do any prep work as far as milking goes. Washing the udder, putting any types of lotions or disinfectants on at all. And she is only giving the one side of her udder. This fall she ended up having twins after she aborted this spring, so she's been through a lot. One side of her udder ended up kind of drying up a little. I don't know if she just didn't let the lambs nurse on that side or what happened. So we're only getting, less than a cup per milking, but we're thankful for the cup we're getting per day. She's given a little more than a cup per day. But that's 8 ounces of sheep milk. And the important thing that I want to make note is that you can look up the amount of nutrition in just a single 8-ounce glass of sheep milk. And it's well worth it when you're sick or you need the nutrients. So I'm going to continue milking her just throughout the time that we need it here, and so we can figure out what's wrong with some health issues we're having. She is not bred back. I do not want to be drinking milk that I don't like any of my family ever to drink the milk of pregnant animals, just because I didn't want them to be receiving apparently the pregnancy hormones that are in milk from pregnant animals. So I've always just had, say, 2 cows, milk one year, and let the other one be resting for the 9 months that they're pregnant. So the sheep, I've never milked them while they were pregnant either. So she's not bred back, so she's not raising any young ones here. And that's all I do. It's in the milk, the jar, and then I can stop the video and then I'll show you how I process it. It's very easy, didn't take much. Right now I just come out my back door. There's a patio above me that I put some metal on so that it doesn't rain on me when it rains out. And then hopefully maybe sometime we can maybe enclose this area back here to make it a little bit more comfy for a milking parlor for me. If we do decide to milk year round, I'm comfortable with not milking during the winter as long as we don't need the milk. But nutrients are getting harder and harder to find, so we may end up starting to milk year round. So I just let her out, and she's happy to come out. So we will continue the video in the kitchen. Yes, a wussy. She likes to stomp her foot. And show you how we process milk. Oh, she likes that noise it's making. She really feels like she can scare somebody off. You're so tough, aren't you? Oh. Are you a Yeti? Huh? You're knocking the wood? Okay, I'm back into the kitchen now, and I'll show you how I already washed my hands. I don't work the milk after I've touched the udder of the sheep, because as any of you might know what the taste of a sheep wool suet lanolin tastes like, it's bad. I need to clean my microwave. I know this is not supposed to be a microwave for food. It's supposed to be a microwave for sanitization, but we do heat water in it. And I do take the chill off of my dog's raw food by sticking it in the microwave. Okay, so normally I just hold that down. I'll use my finger, and then I just pour the milk. Now you'll see how it goes through the strainer. So like I said, I do reuse the strainer for us, but that's why I took it out of the microwave. I wet it down, and then I put it in the microwave for 1 minute, which steams and sanitizes the strainer. And I also feel like sometimes there's fat particles, and over time, the more fat that builds up in it kind of clogs it. And especially if you don't heat that up, it doesn't want to filter the milk real well. So there, we filtered it, and then I just rinse it with the hot water. Now, normally I hold it and spray both sides really good. And then what I do is I put it back into the microwave for another minute, and it will steam it and disinfect it. I put the date on the jar with the magic marker because it's super easy to just wash that off with a little alcohol, and that way we don't have a bunch of sticker goo all over our glass jars. And then I go ahead and put the lid on, and it goes into the refrigerator, and tonight then we'll have it full. So that's almost a cup. It's not quite a cup. I don't know if you can see where it says 1 cup. So we're getting a little more than 8 ounces. Almost 16 ounces sheep milk per day from her. That's plenty for us. Only one person drinking it. And we add colostrum, about 1/4 cup to that. So that brings it up to about an 8-ounce glass for a morning and evening meal. And you can go ahead and look up the nutrient load in that amount of milk. Sheep milk, raw, and know why I am continuing to milk throughout the winter when I'm only getting less than 8 ounces per milking. Hope you enjoyed the video. Me milking my sheep at home. I've made butter, I've made cheese, all sorts of things from the sheep milk. We really enjoy our sheep milk. It tastes wonderful, and the butter is amazing. And so hopefully this spring I'm going to go ahead and start milking the rest of the ewes in the herd and make a bunch of cheese. Stay tuned for more excitement and adventures from the Honeybee Menagerie.